Here's a story none of the partisan media players want to cover. Did you know there has been an enormous drop in the number of migrants from Venezuela, Cuba, Nicaragua, and Haiti crossing into the United States illegally? A direct result of the Biden administration expanding the use of Title 42 to migrants from those countries. The Washington Post reporting that illegal crossings by migrants from the four countries were down more than 95%. 95%. Quote, the threat of expulsion to Mexico appears to have produced a dramatic swing since December, when thousands of Venezuelans, Cubans, Nicaraguans were crossing per day into El Paso, maxing out shelter space and leaving families sleeping on the streets in the bitter cold. Now, the right-wing media won't cover it because it means a Biden administration policy on the border has been effective. And the left-wing media won't touch it because they think using Title 42 to prevent migrants from coming in is horrible. Now, I've long said the Biden administration is talking out of both sides of its mouth when it comes to its immigration policy at the southern border, specifically when it comes to Title 42, the Trump-era COVID-related immigration program, which allows officials to swiftly expel migrants at the border. Now, on the one hand, the administration has been fighting to end the policy in court. But on the other hand, they've been using it a lot to control the flow of migrants along the border. And not just using it, they expanded the policy with a new border crackdown announced, started in January, which placed tighter restrictions on migrants from Venezuela, Cuba, Nicaragua, and Haiti. And it's working. And so why not take credit for a policy, albeit an imperfect Band-Aid solution that's reduced illegal crossings by 95%? Because the extremes of the Democratic Party would lose it. They're already furious over the crackdown. Here's New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez blasting Biden last week on this.
Last year, President Biden promised to end Title 42. Instead, he is now expanding restrictions on asylum seekers. This administration is making it effectively impossible to seek refuge at our border. The courts rightly rejected the Trump administration's attempt to categorically end asylum. President Biden should listen to the courts and human rights activists and reverse course.
Now, Biden has limited tools to address the border crisis until Congress acts and passes a legislative solution, which is a super long shot. So keeping Title 42 in place for now seems to be a necessary evil. But AOC is sort of right that the administration is doing a disingenuous dance. Biden officials are trying to appease their progressive base by making a big show of trying to get rid of Title 42 in court, while, of course, understanding the reality on the ground that they need the policy more than ever. And when asked about the contradiction in the approach, from asking the Supreme Court to lift the policy to then expanding it when they refused, the administration tends to lean on tired talking points. But it's the comparison with Donald Trump that really seems to irk this administration, even though it's true that these are Trump-era policies. A reporter for the New York Times challenged Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre on it.
I mean, the advocacy folks in the community of people who are lawyers and advocates and humanitarian experts, what they would say is the president is using the tools, and he's using them in a harsh and unbalanced way. Lawsuits are going to be filed in the same way that lawsuits, were filed against the Trump administration over and over and over again.
I have to say, Michael, I understand what you're saying, but I do take I do take issue with comparing us to Donald Trump.
We're nothing like Donald Trump because it's the courts who are tying our hands. It's been, we're trying to end it. We don't want it, except they do. They need it. That's the dirty little secret for the Biden administration. And so they try to scapegoat the courts.
We've tried to end the use of Title 42. We sought to end it, and we were prevented from doing so by a district court in Louisiana. So we cannot use our ordinary immigration authorities to the fullest extent we've tried to. And so under the court's order, we are continuing to apply Title 42 until the Supreme Court's ruling.
Wait, what? Yes, they've tried to end it in court, and in the meantime, they're expanding its use. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.